Imagine standing tall with the unyielding confidence of a narcissist.
When you become the confident one, you're not attracted to that confident energy anymore because you have it. It is yours. You are it.
How different would your world be?
You're going to disassociate and become the observer of the narcissist. So now you're going to play a different game.
Is literally just a wounded version of herself that wants to be healed. It's that little child that wants to be healed, and we need someone to practice with.
So you're not looking for it in others to like feel safe around that energy anymore.
I'm real inside. There's a deep love and care that's ready to explode, and I'm holding myself back because imagine standing tall with the unyielding confidence of a narcissist, yet still deeply connected to others' emotions. How different would your world be? So, Rain, how can we have the confidence of a narcissist as an empath and still keep our kindness and our empathy and our love without getting lost and turning kind of cold and blunt like the narcissist? How do we do that? How do we have the best of both worlds?
Yeah, it's a scary thought to become like a narcissist because we assume that we're going to lose our essence and lose ourselves in the process. However, what's really interesting is I was Googling the word confidence, and I just wanted to share the definition of confidence because this is important that we have that in our thoughts. What the true definition of confidence through the dictionary means: firm trust, the feeling of belief that one can rely on someone or something. So it's this state of feeling certain about the truth. That's what confidence is. So if you're in a state of confidence, there's a truth you're telling yourself, okay, that you believe in so much that you're unyielding towards it. Like nothing can throw you off, right? So that's this deep trust. So confidence is equivalent to deep trust in something, in someone, in yourself, in divinity. And I also searched empathy, just so that we are clear, because confidence, we always are kind of associated to narcissists, right? Yet narcissists have adopted it so well because they do trust themselves and the ideas they've told themselves about the story, about the thing. They trust it so much so that they portray this confidence, but it's a hollow confidence. So let me just explain what empathy is from the dictionary: the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Basically, the ability to emotionally understand what others feel and see, and you are able to step into their emotions. So if we want to understand, like, okay, if we're going to put both words together, I want to be a confident empath. I don't know how to be a confident empath. However, I have a narcissist in my life, or I've had narcissists in my life, or I'm seeing narcissists everywhere. Regardless, you're seeing a representation of confidence. Now, the thing that screwed us up is when we see that confidence in a narcissist, because it's so freaky and dark and controlling and manipulative and gaslighting and all the crap that comes into it, we assume this kind of confidence is wrong. So we don't even want to go there because as children, we're associating it of it hurts, it's fear-based, but I want to love everybody. I don't want people to fear me. I want people to love me. I want people to feel happy. That's the empath talking. That's the sensitive soul speaking. So, of course, we deny this. Now, a lot of empaths are very attracted to narcissists because narcissists are confident. Empaths want to be confident, right? So it's like this weird cycle we go through. We're like, we want confidence. We find a narcissist who's confident. They're protecting us. There's the love bombing at the beginning. They're confident. They're well spoken. They do all this stuff, and we're like, oh my god. They're like they don't care about saying no. You know, they know exactly where they want to eat, what they want to do, what they want to say, and they're showing all this nice kindness. So they've got the perfect mix that I've been looking for because you don't know they're narcissist at the time. And so that's what you're really attracted to as an empath. It's their confidence. Now, if you're with a narcissist and you have narcissists in your life, what you want to do is you want to learn confidence from them. Okay. How do they portray confidence and kind of disassociate the fact that their kind of confidence is harmful and painful and demeaning? So we're going to take confidence, which means firm trust. So now we're going to change the word confidence to firm trust. So in our minds, I am going to go into a state of firm trust. Firm trust of what? The firm trust that we're going to actually step into is a firm trust of, it's going to be hard to have a firm trust in yourself as yet, as an empath who has been narcissistically abused or traumatized. So it's not easy to be like, I'll have firm trust in myself, because there's still a self that you're looking for. Your true essence is dissociate. So let's say I'm going to have a firm trust in divinity, in source, which, although that's still inside of us, but we've, because of religions and everything, we've been taught that God is outside. So if I look at the sky, I see God. If I look at the tree, I see God. God is always outside. It's fine. It doesn't even matter. Let God be outside. It really is irrelevant. Okay. But you're going to connect to something larger than yourself. Okay. So what happens when you are in a relationship with a narcissist, the narcissist becomes your God because they have that confidence. Okay. Because confidence is like a godly thing, right? Because it's self-trust, it's firm trust. So they become your God. Now, what you want to do is you want to disassociate them from being your God and going higher than the narcissist and higher than yourself to something larger. So now we're just going to visualize that, okay, I'm going to have firm trust that divinity has my back. That's all it is. Divinity has my back. Okay. So you're going to throw that trust there. Now, you want to also learn from the narcissist. So you're going to spend time observing the narcissist in your life, whether it's a parent, a sibling, your partner. You're going to just watch. Okay. So now you're going to disassociate from them. Okay. From them being, they're hurting me. They're doing this. I have to revenge. All these feelings, these ugly feelings that come in, you're going to disassociate and become the observer of the narcissist. So now you're going to play a different game. But this game isn't, how can I let them see me? How can I let them appreciate me? How can I let them love me? All that stuff we go through. You're going to play a different game. Now you're good at playing games with your head, right? And they're good at playing games with your head. So it's, you can obviously play a game. So what you're going to do is you're going to disassociate and you're going to play a game. And the game is I'm going to observe the narcissist and learn. I'm going to learn how easy for them to say no and yes, and for them to like take decisions and step into their game, and like they nothing you say can move them away from what they believe to be their firm truth. But you're going to watch them and learn, because this is how we learned as babies, and this is how we learn today through movies, through everything. That's how we're still learning. So you're going to pretend you are learning, okay, the confidence that you've been dying to learn. It just so happens you've got narcissists in your life that can teach you that skill set. So this is what I personally did. I stepped back from it becoming all about me and I'm wounded and why, and all about the person. 99.9% of your brain is occupied by them, and being like, you know what? I'm not going to invest my mind and my energy anymore in how I can let them see me and understand me. I'm going to use this opportunity with this crazy being in my life who's portraying to the world their confidence. And with me, I lose my confidence around them. And I'm going to learn how they do it. And you're going to find that as you watch them, they don't hesitate at all to say their no. Like, oh, sweetheart, can we go out for lunch or dinner? No, I can't today. I'm busy. And they don't give you an excuse. Okay. They don't sugarcoat it. They don't tell you, oh, it's because I'm really busy and, you know, it was tough at work today. And they'll just be like, it was tough at work. I'm busy. Like they're really short and to the point. They don't give you too much. The reason we empaths give so much is we don't want to hurt their feelings. Why? Because as per definition, we are able to feel other people's feelings, right? We can feel their feelings. However, 50% of that is our fear feeling. So we're only feeling 50% of them, but we're feeling more of our fear inside. So it feels like it's their feelings. So you want to learn their confidence. You're going to observe. They say no with ease. They choose the restaurant with ease. You ask them, please pick up the garbage. Please do the dishes. Please make sure to pick up the kids at this time. You're doing all this efforting and you're explaining why. Okay. Or you're raging at them, whatever state you're in your journey with a narcissist, right? So by the end, you're basically raging. But in between, you're trying to explain yourself so much now. In confidence, when you watch the narcissist, they never explain themselves. They will simply tell you what they want you to do. Okay. Pick up the laundry, take the kids to school. Sometimes they won't even tell you, and you're going to do it just because you're like, but who else will do it? So what you're going to do is you're going to receive from them and you're going to mimic. Okay. You're going to mimic how they say it. You're going to test it. You're going to say, no, I'm not going to go. I said, you're picking up the kids, right? You're going to say it like that. That's confidence, right? You're in firm trust of what you're asking. You're in firm trust that you believe this is the right thing to do, and you're not going to dodge the bullet. You're not going to do anything. You're going to test it. And when you do, you're going to feel like your heart is about to pop out of your throat because you're so terrified. And what are you terrified of? You're terrified of the consequences. Okay. You're terrified of the consequences of speaking up. However, the way you're going to speak up this time is very different than the times of explosion that you're going to do. Okay. So what you have as in a memory is when I actually speak up and they give me the silent treatment. They project, they word salad, they triangulate, they whatever, they have flying monkeys everywhere. When they do that, okay, it's because you have spiraled out of whack, which is your right. Okay. However, if you're going to be consciously like, I'm teaching myself to be the being that I've always wanted, okay, and through them, even if I'm so afraid, I'm going to say no. You're going to notice that you're going to want to like sugarcoat it. You're going to want to give more excuses or reasons. Hold it in and observe yourself, because this is your training. It has nothing to do with them anymore. You're shifting the paradigm. So you'll be like, this is for me. Can I just stick with, no, I'm not doing it today? Without saying it's because, don't you know, I've told you many times my back really hurts, or don't you know, I told you I don't have time, or because they don't have empathy. They don't care about you, right? They don't care about anything you say. So you're just going to use that. This is like, you have no idea how much this works. This works so beautifully to find your voice and your confidence, and you start to trust your no and yes. So the ultimate goal is, now I have this firm trust with divinity. The ultimate goal is, can I get this firm trust towards myself? That's the ultimate goal. Can I have a firm trust in me, in my thoughts, in who I am and how I think? So you're going to use your empathetic abilities, which is you are understanding and you love and think, and you're going to practice this with the presence of your narcissist. It is a life game changer. It changed my world when I did that. That's why I didn't divorce. I was like, I'm going to learn from the narcissist how to do what they do and still maintain my kind empathy, but have clear boundaries. And the observation of yourself, you're going to notice fears. Now, it's very important to have a pen and paper, to have your phone and keep voice notes so that you can share with yourself how afraid you are. And you can do it like this. 1 is I wasn't afraid at all. It came out easily. 10 is I was so terrified. It was so against my entire belief system. Okay. It scared me to bits. I wanted to cry. I was shaking. I was shivering. What can I do now? That is your 10. And you're just going to keep a note. I was terrified when I said it. 10. Next time you do it, I was terrified, not as scared. 9, right? Because now it isn't about this, it isn't about what the consequences of what they say. It's more about how much more of me can I find as I learn this confidence with them, right? And it doesn't mean you end up losing yourself. Okay. Is it making sense, Mel?
Yeah, that's beautiful. And I love how you mentioned just like when you're in the relationship to like use it as, because really I feel like that's why we attracted that person anyways, to be with them in our life, is literally it's just a wounded version of ourselves that wants to be healed. It's that little child that wants to be healed, and we need someone to practice with. And so we need to practice with that person that we're with to get it, because if we leave a relationship without figuring it out, we're just going to attract another one and still have that fear. We have to release and be able to free ourselves and just speak and be clear and build up that confidence within us. So especially if you think it's a relationship that it may not last, now's the time to just practice until it's just natural thing to you. And then just know, no, you're not losing yourself. You naturally can be yourself with other empaths and things, but still at least you can be clear with them and teach them how to confidently just speak and be clear while still having a heart, rather than all of us just sugarcoating or over explaining everything. Like, it just sounds like a good, healthy way to live, of just being clear and to the point. Doesn't mean that you're being mean. So yeah, I really like how you worded all that. That's amazing.
And what's interesting too, when we are in our confidence, we feel different about our bodies. The reason we are so scared to get into our confidence, because there's this entire if you have been brought up in a narcissistic environment or a toxic environment, or with a parent who's emotionally unavailable, or all the above, you have a lot of self-doubt. That's why I'm saying you doubt yourself so much. Therefore, it is hard to trust yourself. That's why I cannot force you to be like, go and trust yourself. It took me years to figure that out. But if from the get-go, it's like, I want that confidence so that I can stop attracting narcissists in your life. When you become the confident one, you're not attracted to that confident energy anymore, because you have it. It is yours. You are it. So you're not looking for it in others to like feel safe around that energy anymore. You've bought it in. Now you're not searching for that. That will be something that you will naturally receive, somebody who vibrates with your kind of confidence, okay, that you'll search for something else. Of course, something else will show up. So when we do have people in our lives, it's because we're attracted to certain aspects about them that we might be jealous of, envious of, hate about them, but they're aspects that we wish that we could have within us. Okay. And most of the time it is confidence, it's self-assurance. Now, narcissists are so freaking confident. Okay. Me and Mel were talking about, I don't even know if we can talk about this on our episode here, about like Trump or the president. The confidence is so insane, right? Even if the whole world is seeing the insanity of it, but because the confidence in self is so high and they admire self so much, that it's so easy for others to like them, because it's the now it's the disempowered empaths that are loving him, and of course other narcissists, because they have the same game. But in general, a lot of people that have deep empathy are thinking, oh, this person's going to take care of us. They know what they're saying, even if it sounds crazy to me, but they're so confident in it. Hitler was so confident in telling the world what to do. He trusted that this is the truth for him. Look how many people he manipulated. Now, the difference is we're not going to be manipulating others. That's the difference. Empaths, and if we do manipulate, oh, please, please, please know that the only thing you're going to do is you're going to manipulate people to loving others more. Okay, because we all manipulate. I mean, if I want, what, as a child, you were manipulating your parents to get that lollipop, right? Like, I want it, please. I haven't had a lollipop in I don't know how long, and my friend has a lollipop. It's part of our thing. Now we can be the manipulators, heading the people into a more coherent space within themselves, brainwashing them into, wait, why don't you trust yourself? We can do that. But when you have the confidence in it, you're going to do it naturally. That's why Trump can do it so naturally. That's why Hitler was able to do it so easily. He trusted himself, nobody else. Now we're going to take good people. Einstein trusted himself above all else. Okay, look what he gave us. Everyone thought he was crazy. That's the difference. So there's the empath, when they trust themselves and share, people may be against it, but it doesn't matter. When a narcissist trusts themselves and shares, people will believe them and fall for it. So this is a very good, I just heard this right now. This is just an interesting way of perceiving it. When an empath, kindness, is in trust of who they are, they will pursue their highest good. They will pursue the inspiration, like Einstein. They will do the thing, right? Like Gandhi. They will do all this stuff, but the world will be against them. Why? Because a lot of the world is in darkness, right? But you're spewing light, right? So you'll find a lot of force against you. And some people are like, oh, this is what I wanted to hear all my life. I wanted to trust myself, right? The narcissist has the same deep trust. Okay, we're going to use Hitler for now, or Mussolini, or anyone. They have this deep confidence and trust. It's hollow and dark, but it's manipulative. So you're going to see that so many people are like, like bees to a flower, right? It's a different energy. So if you are trusting yourself and you're confident and you're moving forward with it and you have a lot of resistance, who cares? Okay. because you're not manipulating, you're just being yourself. If you've got a lot of people following you and loving you and you're my savior, it's that you're going to save me attitude, then know you are a narcissist and you are manipulating and deceiving people and you really don't have self-trust. You're just confident in what you want to do, and the intention is I want to manipulate these people because I want to feel like the one that everybody listens to, and right? It's a different idea. So an empath can't ever be like that.
Mm.
And a lot of the spiritual world we're listening to are trying to shift empaths to being like that, but they can't. It's very hard to make an empath like that because they feel too much with others. Okay.
Wow, that's beautiful. And yeah, with an empath, that's the thing. The fear is like, oh no, I don't want to be like that. And again, it goes to that heart is so big. They're willing to sacrifice themselves. I've been willing to sacrifice myself to desperately not hurt anyone. But I've made myself be small. I've played small, not knowing, whoa, I am way more powerful than any empath or than any narcissist is going to be, because I'm not hollow inside. I'm real inside. There's a deep love and care that's ready to explode. And I'm holding myself back because I don't want to be too much. I don't want to offend this person. And the truth is, we need the empaths to hear this and to embody the confidence that the narcissists show, although they're an empty shell. We need to embody it because we already have the filling. We already have the cream filling. We just need the confidence shell. We need the whole thing. And so we can learn from them. But that's the way this world is going to shift, and we're going to have more light in the world, as if the empaths really do learn that and keep moving forward without holding themselves back. We need that. This is what we need right now. This is huge. This is everything. Kind of
Yes,
a big
this
deal.
is everything. This is everything. It's true. This is something, okay, think about it this way, because I'm sure a lot of you are now thinking, oh, okay, but what if I become harsh? Like if there are kind people around and I'm like, no, go do this, go do that. For an empath, even with a narcissist or without a narcissist, still say please and thank you. That's all you need to add. No, I don't want to go. Thanks. Sure, I can do that. Could you please pick up the garbage? Thank you. You've used please and thank you. Okay. So you've used the words that make you still in a kind space, but you're also in a trust of your space. Now, if the person doesn't want to do it, it's fine. If they want to do it, it's fine. It doesn't matter. But it's in that what you're trying to learn is that ability, because we're actually, to be honest, and I'm just seeing this now for the first time, as empaths, we're kind of like liars. So I know it sounds really harsh, but I'm hearing like you're liars. Okay. You're liars because you want to sugarcoat everything. You don't know how to be direct. You don't know how to be straightforward and say it as it is. Right. You have so much fear. So when you're in a state of fear, you are lying. Okay. Because fear is an illusion and is a lie. So fear is a lie. It's not the truth. Fear is an illusion. Now, when I'm like, so, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. They might feel this, they might feel that, they may never speak to me again. So I'm going to say it this way. All of this is a lie. Why? Because now it's not you being kind and an empath. It's actually, in reality, you being so fear-based, okay? And you're trying to manipulate someone through a fear-based place. So it's a lie. The truth is, can you please do this for me? Can you pick up the kids today? Pick up the kids today, please. Full stop. Ah, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I've told you 1,000 times that we're playing the victim, the pity story. That's what we're actually doing. So that's all I keep hearing is empaths are liars. Narcissists are manipulators, but empaths are liars. They try to do that. So sugarcoating is lying. And of course, as an empath, you do not want to lie. This is like the biggest thing, right? So let's stop lying, okay? And learn from the narcissist how they do confidence, but keep our empathetic way and learn, oh my God, the more I sugarcoat, the more I walk on eggshells, the more I explain who I am and myself, I am lying because I don't care about all of this. What I care about is that end result, right? So just keep that in mind. This was also a thing, a big one. Yes, it's true. Okay. Hope
Wow.
this was helpful though. We've got like a ton of episodes that you can watch after that this would really, really resonate and would like flow. Right, Mel?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to link up episode 27 and then episode 28. 28 is why do empaths tolerate narcissist abuse? Um, and yeah, so we'll link those up for sure in the yeah, after this episode. So you'll have to check that out.
Yeah. And we've got one that's amazing, which really watching other episodes that not specifically about narcissists, they're morely for empaths and spiritual people. The one that am I allowed to be angry, episode 19, that will rock your world. Like you really have to give yourself permission to feel your feelings. So I think that one's also a beautiful one that
Yeah.
would be of great service to empaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think some of the key takeaways here, we always want to leave you with building you up. We don't want to just leave you with information and you're just like, okay, now what do I do? So start observing, observe your surroundings, observe the people that you're around, pay attention, practice being direct and clear, practice speaking your truth without giving any excuses, and catch yourself if you start to put more words into it, just short and sweet and to the point. What other takeaways, Rain, can we leave them with?
Yeah. And there was like, to observe yourself. So you do want to say the thing, keep a note from 1 to 10. How where am I? Am I terrified? Am I kind of scared? It was irrelevant to me. Like start monitoring because you want to see how much you're advancing with yourself. It's less about how the narcissist is seeing you now. It's how much am I advancing with myself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are important. And the third one was with the last one we said, which is if you're going to sugarcoat everything, make sure that you know that you are about to lie. Okay, just related to lying, and it's going to stop you from going there, which means you got to get straight to the point, to the thing, because you don't want to do that anymore.
And that's going to save your energy and preserve your energy. So you can use your energy rather than trying to put so much energy into cushioning everything. You're going to have so much life force and energy into you to create whatever beautiful things you want to create in this world versus just being in survival and relationships. I think the goal is to get out of this just surviving in relationships and trying to just make this relationship good until we die, to like, no, what can we build? What can we create above that? Like, know your relationship is secure or you're secure within you. And that's all that matters. And then create from this beautiful space, whatever you want to create. And with the people that you choose to be around that give you energy and don't suck the energy out of you. So
Yeah,
we believe
and
in you.
remember the point is because I remembered now. I'm like connecting to. So look up confidence in the dictionary, bring it out for yourself. Empathy in the dictionary, bring it out. Read it out loud to yourself. Firm trust in divinity. Step 1, firm trust in divinity. Step 2 is as you firm trust divinity, you will slowly trust self. It's a natural consequence. There is no way around it. And take off the narcissist off of the pedestal. He or she is not God anymore. They go off the pedestal. You put someone else on the pedestal.
Nice. I
Okay.
love it. Okay. All right. So give us a thumbs up if you guys liked this episode. Show us some love. If you enjoyed the information, please subscribe so you can be the first to hear and see new episodes that come out. We also have a link to our Buy Me a Coffee account. You can support us there if you like this episode and want to donate a little bit for us to keep this going. And then we also have great products and resources that can help you as well on your personal growth journey. We do love to connect with you. So please comment. We will respond to all of your comments. Let us know what your key takeaway was from this. And if you're a new subscriber, comment that you're a new subscriber. We'd love to hear from you and say hello and welcome you. And yeah, let us know your takeaway. And then we're going to link up the next episodes that we had mentioned for you guys to check out. That's going to help you to build on this. So you have a full understanding of building yourself up and all this. So check out these episodes here and we'll check you next time.